Why exactly does Kim Jong-il's golf record surprise us? It turns out the legendary tale of Kim Jong-il sinking 5 holes in one during a single game of golf isn't all it's cracked up to be. This remarkable achievement, which painted the North Korean leader as an extraordinary golfer, was based on a misunderstanding by journalists. When reporters received his scorecard, it was written in shorthand, a format they misinterpreted. As a result, they mistakenly believed that Kim had achieved this incredible feat. The truth highlights how easily stories can become exaggerated and how perceptions of public figures can be shaped by miscommunication. This episode raises intriguing questions about the nature of reporting and the pursuit of sensationalism. Did the desire for a captivating headline blind them to the facts? Or did they unknowingly contribute to the glamorous myth built around Kim Jong-il? This might surprise you. Biodegradable plastics from food waste? Researchers are creating exciting alternatives to traditional plastics by using materials like potato starch and shrimp shells. These innovative biodegradable plastics break down naturally and reduce the environmental impact that regular plastics have on our planet. Every year, millions of tons of food waste end up in landfills, contributing to pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. By harnessing this waste, like the starch in potatoes or the chitin in shrimp shells, scientists can turn what would be discarded into something valuable. Imagine a world where your plastic bags decompose just like an apple core. This development not only promotes recycling, but also supports the fight against pollution, helping to create a cleaner, greener future for everyone. As we face increasing plastic waste challenges, could these bioplastics be the solution we need? Let's uncover the truth about McGregor's bowerbird. This fascinating bird has a unique talent for creating elaborate nests that are the epitome of creativity in the avian world. These nests are not just functional homes. They are adorned with a delightful mix of colorful items like fruits, insects, and even shiny objects. The male bowerbird takes great care to arrange these decorations in a way that resembles a festive Christmas tree, all in hopes of attracting female birds. It's a true spectacle of nature. These displays showcase not only their building skills, but also their ability to impress potential mates. As you observe one of these nests, you might wonder how each item was chosen and placed so thoughtfully. The next time you think of birds, remember the McGregor's bowerbird, turning ordinary nests into extraordinary works of art. Isn't that amazing? Did you know that Europa has gigantic geysers? This fascinating moon of Jupiter is home to some of the tallest geysers in our solar system, soaring an astounding 20 times higher than Mount Everest. These saltwater geysers were discovered by NASA's Galileo spacecraft and have intrigued scientists ever since. They shoot plumes of water vapor and ice particles hundreds of kilometers into space, hinting at a vast ocean beneath Europa's icy surface. Imagine the power behind these eruptions, which may provide crucial clues about the moon's potential for hosting life. Some researchers believe that the salty water could even harbor the necessary ingredients for life. As we continue to explore this icy world, the geysers of Europa remind us of the mysteries that exist beyond our Earth, and they spark our imagination about the possibilities of alien life. What else could be waiting for us in the depths of space? Here's a wild fact about the Danakil Depression. This extraordinary place in Ethiopia is one of the hottest spots on Earth, with temperatures soaring above 122 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's not just the heat that makes the Danakil Depression special. It's also a geological wonder where the African continent is slowly breaking apart. Scientists explore this harsh environment to gain insights into the processes that shaped our planet and others, like Mars. In this unique landscape, colorful mineral deposits and volcanic activity create stunning visuals, almost resembling another planet. Researchers believe that by studying the Danakil Depression, they can uncover clues about how life might survive in extreme conditions, both on Earth and beyond. So when we think about the possibilities of life on Mars, this Ethiopian wonder plays a key role in the conversation. Isn't it fascinating how Earth's extremes can help us understand the universe? This might surprise you. Discovery Dynamics is fascinating. At Discovery Dynamics, we dive into a treasure trove of intriguing facts and knowledge, spanning a rich variety of fields like history and science. Imagine discovering how ancient civilizations built the pyramids or learning about groundbreaking scientific inventions that changed the world. Each fact we share is an invitation to explore our universe, sparking curiosity and wonder. Whether you're captivated by the mysteries of the cosmos or the stories behind historic events, there's something for everyone. Our goal is to make learning enjoyable so you can engage with amazing topics that not only inform, but also inspire you to think deeper. So why just read about history or science when you can experience it through fascinating tidbits at Discovery Dynamics? Join us as we uncover the stories behind the facts. Let's uncover the truth about French bakeries. In France, a bakery must make all its bread from scratch to proudly call itself a bakery. This law ensures that when you step into a boulangerie, you're indulging in artisanal creations, crafted with skill and passion. Outsourcing any step in the bread-making process means losing the cherished title of a bakery. This tradition reflects the French commitment to quality and authenticity in their food culture. From kneading the dough to baking it to golden perfection, every loaf reflects the baker's artistry and dedication. Imagine walking by a local bakery with the warm aroma of freshly baked baguettes inviting you inside. The rules keep the bakery experience genuine, distinguishing it from mass-produced bread you might find in a supermarket. So next time you enjoy a crusty baguette or a fluffy croissant, remember that it originated from a committed baker who followed the rules to maintain that beloved title. Here's something incredible did you know about this famous airport in Madeira? Cristiano Ronaldo. International Airport, located on the stunning island of Madeira, Portugal, has a unique claim to fame that goes beyond its breathtaking views. This airport, named after the legendary footballer Cristiano Ronaldo, who was born right here, showcases the island's deep connection to its most famous son. Opened in 1964, this key travel hub underwent significant expansions in recent years, allowing it to welcome the increasing number of visitors enticed by Madeira's enchanting landscapes and rich cultural offerings. The formal naming in 2016 was a pivotal moment, honoring Ronaldo's global influence while celebrating his heritage. When travelers land at this vibrant airport, they are greeted not only by the thrill of reaching an extraordinary destination, but also by an atmosphere that resonates with Madeira's unique charm. Throughout the facility, expect to find touches that reflect local cuisine, art, and, of course, tributes to the football star who has elevated the island's profile worldwide. So next time Ronaldo's name is mentioned, remember it signals a proud legacy and an unforgettable travel experience. You might be shocked to learn that wipers were once manual. In 1903, Mary Anderson, a determined inventor, created the automatic windshield wiper out of sheer frustration. Driving in the rain was a challenge, as she found herself constantly wiping her windshield by hand. This inconvenient task sparked a brilliant idea. Anderson designed a lever inside the car that operated a spring-loaded arm, automatically sweeping water away. Her innovation greatly enhanced driving safety and comfort, allowing drivers to see clearly even in poor weather conditions. Although her invention faced skepticism initially, it laid the groundwork for the automatic wipers we rely on today. Just imagine how different driving would be without this essential feature. So the next time you turn on your windshield wipers, remember Mary Anderson and her contribution to automotive safety. Did you know narwhals have a magical tusk? This fascinating feature is actually an enlarged tooth, predominantly found in male narwhals. Imagine a tooth that can reach astonishing lengths of up to 3 meters. But there's more to this tusk than just size. It boasts about 10 million nerve endings, making it incredibly sensitive. Scientists believe this sensory capability helps narwhals detect changes in their environment, including temperature, pressure, and even the salinity of the water. While most male narwhals display a single impressive tusk, some boast 2. In contrast, a few individuals might have none at all. These mysterious sea creatures inhabit the icy waters of the Arctic, and their tusks have long been associated with legends and myths, often dubbed the unicorns of the sea. So next time you hear about these unique whales, remember their extraordinary tusks are more than just for show. They're vital tools in their underwater world. Curious about how these majestic animals thrive in freezing waters? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Namibia loves nature. It's true, over 40% of the stunning country is set aside for nature reserves, national parks, and community-managed conservancies, making it one of the leaders in conservation efforts worldwide. This extensive commitment means a substantial portion of the land is dedicated to protecting our planet and its incredible wildlife. More than 80 community conservancies play a crucial role here, covering around 20% of Namibia's area. These conservancies not only help preserve the environment, but also empower local communities by creating jobs and encouraging sustainable practices. As a result of these collaborative efforts, wildlife populations are experiencing a remarkable resurgence. Magnificent species such as the black rhino, elusive leopard, and unique desert elephant have found sanctuary in these protected areas, allowing them to roam freely and thrive. Imagine witnessing these extraordinary creatures navigate their natural habitats. Namibia's dedication serves as an inspiring example of how land can be shared harmoniously between humans and nature, highlighting the beauty of biodiversity and the vital need to preserve it for future generations. Is it really true that sunflowers are inflorescences? Yes, they are. The structure we admire as a sunflower is actually called a capitulum. This fascinating term refers to an inflorescence, which is a cluster of many individual flowers gathered together in a large rounded head. In a sunflower, each small flower, known as a floret, has its own unique reproductive structures, which allow for the process of pollination to happen more efficiently. This clever design helps sunflowers attract bees and other pollinators, increasing their chances of reproduction. When you see a sunflower standing tall and bright in a field, remember that what looks like one big flower is actually a flowering community, working together to thrive. Each floret plays an important role in making the sunflower an iconic symbol of warmth and brightness. Isn't it amazing how nature creates such intricate beauty through teamwork? Did you know Boston's tunnels use complex propellers? Building these tunnels wasn't a simple task. The propellers utilized in the construction were anything but ordinary. They were highly complex and specifically designed for the job. Engineers understood that to create an underground passage without disrupting the city above, they needed specialized machinery for lifting the propellers into place. This intricate equipment was crucial to integrate the tunnel seamlessly into the existing road infrastructure. Without such innovation, the risk of damaging buildings and roads would have been high, causing chaos in the bustling city. The propellers, functioning like massive screws, helped to bore through the earth while minimizing disturbances above ground. Imagine the precision and thought that went into this project, ensuring not only the success of the tunnel, but also the safety of Bostonians. The construction of these tunnels is a great example of engineering creativity and the commitment to preserving urban life while advancing infrastructure. What other challenges do you think engineers face today? Turns out the truth is that measles harms immunity. Measles is often seen as just a childhood illness, but it does much more than cause a rash and fever. When someone gets measles, the virus can actually wipe out specific immune cells that remember how to fight off familiar infections. This process, known as immune amnesia, leaves those who recover from measles lacking in protection against viruses they were previously immune to, such as the flu or even more serious infections like pneumonia. Imagine a superhero losing their powers just when they need them the most. This vulnerability can lead to a spike in diseases that were once manageable, creating a public health risk. Vaccination is key to preventing measles and protecting our immune system. Keeping ourselves and our communities vaccinated not only shields us from measles, but helps maintain our defenses against a variety of infections. What else might we discover about the hidden dangers of measles? Discover the curious drink of Roman soldiers. Did you know that Roman soldiers had a unique survival beverage called pasca? This drink was made from watered-down vinegar, salt, and various herbs, providing much-needed hydration and nourishment during long marches and battles. While it might not sound refreshing like modern energy drinks, pasca was essential for keeping soldiers healthy and energized. The vinegar helped preserve the drink and provided a tangy taste, while the added salt helped replenish minerals lost through sweat. Surprisingly, pasca was popular not only among soldiers, but also among the lower classes. Instead of drinking water, which could be unsafe in many regions. They relied on this fortified drink. In a time when many beverages were risky, Polska offered a practical solution for ancient Romans to stay hydrated and ready for action. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as a drink could play a vital role in history? What if I told you about our galaxy's neighbors? Edwin Hubble, a groundbreaking astronomer, revealed that the Milky Way is not alone in the cosmos. In the early 20th century, Hubble utilized powerful telescopes to examine distant star clusters and nebulae. His observations led to a stunning conclusion. The Milky Way is merely one of countless galaxies scattered throughout the universe. Hubble's work transformed our understanding of the night sky, showing us that galaxies come in various shapes and sizes, from spirals to ellipticals. This discovery ignited a fascination with the vastness of space and made us rethink our place in the universe. We are part of a gigantic cosmic family, with billions of other galaxies hosting their own stars, planets, and possibly even life. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember that you're looking at just a tiny piece of a much larger galaxy community. What's larger than a lion and a tiger? The liger, an extraordinary hybrid between these two majestic big cats, can reach incredible lengths of up to 12 feet and weigh over 880 pounds. This makes the liger the largest cat species on Earth. You might wonder how such a massive creature comes to be. Ligers are born when a male lion mates with a female tiger, and they inherit traits from both parents. Although lions and tigers usually inhabit different parts of the world, ligers can thrive in captivity where they are often bred. These huge felines have a playful and friendly nature, sometimes even resembling their lion fathers in their sociable demeanor. However, ligers are not found in the wild and face unique challenges when bred in captivity, including health issues related to their size. While they may look impressive, the existence of ligers raises important ethical questions about hybridization and animal welfare. So next time you think about the largest cat, remember the remarkable liger and how fascinating nature can be. Here's something incredible about licking your elbow. It sounds like a silly challenge, but there's a scientific explanation for why most of us can't do it. The human arm's range of motion is limited by its anatomy, which consists of bones, muscles, and joints designed to perform a variety of tasks, but not this one. To manage the impressive feat of licking your elbow, one would need both extraordinary flexibility and a tongue that reaches much further than what is typical, traits that few possess. While a small number of individuals with hyperflexible joints may succeed, for the rest of us, the attempt often results in laughter and some neck strain. This amusing limitation serves as a fun illustration of human anatomy and joint mobility. So the next time you gather with friends, why not set this challenge? It's sure to draw giggles and ignite curiosity about how our bodies work. Not only will you enjoy some lighthearted fun, but you'll also have a unique conversation starter that highlights our shared human experience. What other surprising truths about our bodies might spark your interest? Have you ever wondered why sumo wrestlers can't drive? In Japan, the traditions of sumo wrestling are rich and fascinating, but there's one unusual rule that stands out. Professional sumo wrestlers are not allowed to drive cars or motorcycles. This regulation stems from safety concerns related to their size. Sumo wrestlers, often weighing over 300 pounds, find it challenging to fit comfortably in standard vehicles. Moreover, their weight makes them more susceptible to severe injuries during accidents. Imagine a small car trying to navigate city streets with a wrestler inside. There's bound to be trouble. Instead of driving, these athletes typically rely on public transportation or are chauffeured. This unique rule also reflects the cultural respect for their roles as athletes and public figures, as they engage in their training while maintaining safety on the roads. Sumo wrestling is not just a sport, it's a lifestyle that entails many fascinating customs. Did you know Microsoft once held a funeral for the iPhone? Back in 2010, Microsoft was feeling bold when it launched its own line of smartphones. To hype up their new devices, they staged a mock funeral for Apple's iconic iPhone, confidently declaring it on the brink of extinction. This dramatic move was meant to send a clear message. Microsoft was ready to take over the smartphone market. However, in hindsight, it appears they might have been a bit too optimistic. The iPhone continued to rise in popularity and eventually became one of the most successful tech products in history, completely overshadowing Microsoft's efforts. The iPhone's innovative features, sleek design, and user-friendly interface captivated consumers, allowing Apple to maintain a dominant position in the market. As for Microsoft, their phone line struggled to gain traction, highlighting the unpredictability of tech trends. This incident serves as a fascinating reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the fast-paced world of technology. This might surprise you. All gold fits in 3 pools. The total amount of gold ever mined by humans is around 187,000 metric tons, which is truly astonishing considering its cultural significance and economic role. If you visualize this shimmering metal, it becomes clear that it occupies a surprisingly small space, enough to fill just 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Most of this precious metal remains locked away in banks, crafted into exquisite jewelry, or embedded in high-tech electronics, emphasizing its rarity. Gold has fascinated civilizations throughout history, from the Egyptians who adorned their tombs with it, to the Inca worshiping it as a divine gift. Its exceptional qualities, such as resistance to corrosion and ease of shaping, further enhance its allure. Even today, modern economies regard gold as a crucial asset, underlining its role as a trusted store of value. This compactness serves as a powerful reminder that the true worth of a commodity often lies in its scarcity, highlighting how treasures we covet can sometimes be surprisingly minimal in physical form. What would you do with all that gold? Discover Muhammad Ali's bold stand against the Vietnam War. In 1964, legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, who was born Cassius Clay, embraced Islam, which profoundly influenced his life choices. By 1967, Ali made headlines again when he refused to fight in the Vietnam War, citing his religious beliefs and opposition to the conflict. This courageous decision led to a highly publicized trial where he was convicted of draft evasion, facing harsh criticism and losing his boxing titles. Many viewed him as a controversial figure, yet he stood firm, famously declaring, "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong." Despite the backlash, Ali's conviction was eventually overturned in 1971, allowing him to return to boxing and reclaim his legacy. His journey symbolizes not just a fight in the ring, but also a stand for personal beliefs and justice. Today, Ali is celebrated not just as a sports hero, but as a powerful advocate for civil rights and social change. How did his choices inspire others to take a stand? Prepare to be amazed by the Draco volans. This incredible little lizard from Southeast Asian forests has a spectacular ability to glide through the air. With its unique wing-like extensions formed from its ribs, covered by a thin membrane, the Draco volans can soar distances of up to 10 meters. This adaptation not only helps it escape predators, but also allows it to navigate its tree-dominated environment more easily. When it glides, the lizard spreads out its limbs to catch the air and steer itself, turning tree to tree with impressive skill. This amazing ability is a result of millions of years of evolution, allowing the Draco to thrive in its habitat where climbing is just as important as flying. So the next time you find yourself in a Southeast Asian forest, keep an eye out for this master of the skies. You just might witness one of nature's coolest aerial acrobats. Is it really true that a cat can purr louder? Merlin, a remarkable British cat, holds the unique record for the loudest purr at an astonishing 67.8 decibels. To put that into perspective, that's about the same volume as a steady shower or a lively animated conversation. This incredible feat highlights just how powerful the vocal abilities of domestic cats can be. But why do they purr? Many people think cats purr simply because they're content or happy, but there's more to it. Cats also use purring as a way to communicate with their owners, and even to comfort themselves when they're feeling stressed or unwell. It's a fascinating blend of social interaction and self-soothing behavior. So the next time you hear your furry friend purring, remember that it might not just be a sign of happiness. It could also be a way for them to express emotion or find comfort. Merlin's record-breaking purr reminds us that our pets have unique voices that deserve our attention. Have you ever wondered why Monaco is so crowded? This tiny European nation is remarkable for its population density, holding the title of the most densely populated country in the world. With around 19,761 people packed into every square kilometer, Monaco's streets buzz with life. Imagine a bustling city where every inch is filled with residents, visitors, and luxury. Monaco's small size, just about 2.2 square kilometers, means that it often feels more like a vibrant community than a country. This unique situation is partly due to its popularity as a tourist destination and its status as a tax haven, attracting wealthy individuals from all over the globe. As a result, Monaco has a mix of locals and expatriates, creating a diverse culture while maintaining its distinctive Monegasque identity. With such a high population density, residents enjoy plenty of amenities and attractions, like the famous Monte Carlo Casino and beautiful coastline. So what do you think life is like in such a crowded place? Is it really true that cookies change forever? Ruth Wakefield, an inventive baker, created the iconic chocolate chip cookie in the 1930s at her Toll House Inn in Massachusetts. But her genius didn't stop there. In a remarkable twist, Ruth sold her chocolate chip cookie recipe to Nestlé in exchange for a lifetime supply of chocolate. This clever deal not only ensured she could keep her kitchen stocked, but also played a major role in spreading the cookie's fame. After Nestlé began printing the recipe on its chocolate packages, the popularity of chocolate chip cookies soared across America and beyond. Families and friends embraced this delightful treat, making it a staple in households everywhere. With its crispy edges and soft, gooey chocolate centers, the chocolate chip cookie quickly turned into the ultimate comfort food. Today, you can find countless variations and recipes, but it all began with Ruth's sweet exchange. How did a simple recipe evolve into a beloved classic cherished by millions? Let's uncover the truth about gravity on Mars. Lower gravity on Mars affects how fluids move in the body, which can change how astronauts perform everyday activities like walking and sleeping. Here on Earth, gravity helps keep our blood and other fluids in the right places, but on Mars, which has only about 38% of Earth's gravity, things can shift around in unexpected ways. For astronauts, this could mean that their bodies might not function the same way after spending a long time on the red planet. Understanding these changes is crucial for keeping astronauts healthy during their missions. Scientists are studying how lower gravity impacts us, so they can develop strategies to help astronauts adapt. This knowledge is not just important for space travel, it also gives insights into human health on Earth. How can we prepare for these unique challenges? Did you know frogs can make you sick? After the release of The Princess and the Frog, a surprising trend emerged, leading to over 50 people being hospitalized due to salmonella poisoning. Inspired by the enchanting fairy tale, many fans decided to kiss frogs, hoping to find their own magical transformations. However, many species of frogs are natural carriers of salmonella bacteria, which can lead to serious health issues when transferred to humans. This unexpected connection between a beloved children's movie and a health scare highlights how fiction can sometimes inspire real-life actions with dire consequences. The incident serves as a reminder that while it's fun to dream about magic, we should always be cautious about the real world. So next time you're tempted to get close to a frog, remember the potential risks and protect your health. Have you ever seen a drone fly 298 km? The Peregrine 2 drone just made history by achieving this incredible speed, setting a new record after extensive testing and fine-tuning. On April 21st, engineers celebrated a successful flight that beat the previous record holder. But the journey to this milestone wasn't easy. Just before takeoff, there was a real concern that the drone might catch fire, creating tension among the team. This drone, designed with cutting-edge technology, faced various challenges, including aerodynamic stability issues and the extreme demands of high-speed flight. Engineers worked tirelessly to make countless adjustments, ensuring that every component could handle the intense conditions. The Peregrine 2's achievement not only demonstrates the potential of drone technology, but also paves the way for advancements in various fields, from deliveries to surveillance. It's exciting to think about what future drones might accomplish as technology continues to evolve. What other amazing speeds do you think drones can reach? What if humans are more like strawberries than you think? It may sound surprising, but due to evolution, we share a remarkable amount of our genetic code with many living organisms. For instance, about 60% of human DNA is identical to that of a strawberry. This fascinating fact highlights the interconnectedness of life on Earth. Our DNA carries instructions for our bodies, determining everything from eye color to how we process food. Scientists believe that all living things share a common ancestor, which is why these genetic similarities exist. Whether you're a human, banana, or sea sponge, you can trace your genetic lineage back to that early life form. This discovery not only shows the unity within the diversity of life, but also helps researchers understand diseases, genetics, and even agricultural practices. So next time you munch on a strawberry, remember you're sharing a piece of genetic history with that juicy fruit. Isn't it amazing to think how intertwined our lives are with the natural world? Here's something incredible about hippopotamonstrose squipedaliophobia. This 36-letter word humorously describes the fear of long words, and it's as amusing as it is ironic. Can you imagine being afraid of a word that itself is overwhelmingly lengthy? The origin of this playful term goes back to the Roman poet Horace, who mentioned a similar concept over 2,000 years ago in the 1st century BCE. Fast forward to 2000, and we find the modern version of the word was popularized by American poet Amy Nezhukumatathil. The sheer length of the term often sparks laughter, which might just lighten the mood for those dealing with this unusual phobia. Whether it's the challenge of pronunciation or the sheer absurdity of it, hippopotamonstrose squipedaliophobia reminds us how language can be both delightful and daunting. So what do you think? Does the word itself inspire fear or laughter? Guess what really drives ancient graffiti artists? Early graffiti wasn't just a way to mark territory, it was a personal canvas for self-expression. Take, for instance, a striking piece that boldly states, "Adamus got me pregnant." This snippet of the past reveals that those who wielded spray cans or chisels had intentions beyond mere vandalism. They aimed to leave behind a legacy, a story that future generations could stumble upon and ponder over. Imagine discovering such a heartfelt confession on the walls of an ancient city. These graffiti pieces provide us with insights into the personal lives, loves, and even humor of people from long ago. They tell us about everyday life, relationships, and the human desire to connect and be remembered. So the next time you see graffiti, remember that it might be more than just art. It could be a slice of history waiting to be understood. Did you know cities can feel like ovens? Air pollution isn't just about smoggy skies and bad health. It actually plays a significant role in trapping heat in urban areas. When types of pollution, like carbon dioxide and particulate matter, fill the air, they create a sort of blanket that keeps heat close to the ground. This means that cities can become much warmer than surrounding rural areas, creating a phenomenon known as the urban heat island effect. Imagine walking through a city on a hot summer day and feeling like you're in a sauna. That's the result of a mix of pollution and climate change. The heat can make living conditions uncomfortable, pushing people to use more air conditioning and increasing energy consumption. As temperatures rise, we may find cities gradually becoming even hotter, leading to serious health and environmental impacts. So the next time you step outside in the city and feel that intense heat, remember that pollution might just be making things a lot worse. Did you know Rolls-Royce cars take 6 months to build? This impressive time frame starkly contrasts with how quickly a Toyota can roll off the production line in just 13 hours. The craftsmanship of a Rolls-Royce is truly a labor of love, showcasing the dedication and skill of the artisans who create these luxury vehicles. Each car is built by hand, with careful attention paid to every detail, from the leather stitching to the engine assembly. This meticulous process ensures that every Rolls-Royce not only meets stringent quality standards, but also reflects the personal touches that make each vehicle unique. In a world where mass production often leads to compromise on quality, the Rolls-Royce approach emphasizes the value of time and craftsmanship. This level of dedication creates cars that are not just modes of transportation, but also symbols of luxury and status. So next time you see a Rolls Royce, remember the 6 months of artistry and effort behind its stunning exterior and luxurious interior. What happens when canaries start crowing early? While you might associate early morning crowing with roosters, canaries have their own way of marking their territory. These colorful birds often sing their unique tunes at dawn, announcing their presence to others in the area. For canaries, this crowing isn't just a charming wake-up call, it serves a vital purpose. Canaries are known for their melodious voices, and their crowing is a way of declaring dominance over their space, warning other males to stay away. Interestingly, this behavior can vary among breeds, with some canaries being more vocal than others. Their calls can be heard echoing in backyards and gardens, creating a delightful morning chorus. So next time you hear a canary singing as the sun rises, remember it's not just about music, it's about establishing who's boss. Their natural instinct to claim territory adds a layer of complexity to their behavior, revealing just how fascinating these small birds can be. What if I told you Basenjis don't bark? The Basenji is a unique and charming dog breed hailing from Central Africa, and it has a remarkable way of communicating. Instead of barking like most dogs, Basenjis express themselves through howls, growls, and whines, thanks to their special vocal cord structure. This fascinating trait makes them stand out among other breeds and captivates dog lovers everywhere. Picture a Basenji in your home, not filling the air with typical barking, but instead talking with a more melodic sound. Their vocalizations can be quite expressive, often reflecting their moods or desires. While they may seem quieter, they certainly have plenty to say. Besides their unusual communication, Basenjis are also known for their intelligence and playful nature, making them not just good companions, but also delightful members of the family. Would you enjoy having a dog that sings rather than barks? Guess what makes Libya's flag so unique? For many years, Libya's flag was the only national flag in the world that featured a solid green design with absolutely no symbols or emblems. Adopted in 1977, this strikingly simple flag represented the country under the rule of Muammar Gaddafi, who believed in the power of minimalism. Unlike other flags rich in colors and symbols that reflect cultural or historical significance, Libya's flag stood out for its bold choice of a single color. This simplicity aimed to represent unity in the Islamic faith, but also sparked conversations around nationalism and identity. Over the years, many have wondered why Libya opted for such an uncomplicated flag, especially when most other nations incorporate intricate designs or historical references. However, after Gaddafi was overthrown in 2011, Libya reverted to earlier flags that better represented its diverse heritage. The evolution of Libya's flag showcases how symbols often carry deep meanings and can change with the times. What's your favorite national flag and why? This might surprise you, the amazing Spark system. Imagine carrying a 55-pound backpack that turns into a parachute when you need it most. That's exactly what the Spark system does. Designed for a variety of adventurous situations, it lets users safely descend from heights of up to 1,093 yards. Whether you're jumping from a great height or needing a rescue, the inflatable parachute ensures a safe landing, whether on solid ground or at sea. Made from lightweight yet durable materials, the Spark system is revolutionizing how we think about safety in extreme sports, rescue missions, and even military operations. No more worrying about hazardous landings. With the Spark, you can glide down smoothly and confidently. This innovative technology could save lives and change the way we engage with heights. Plus, it's compact enough to carry easily, making it a game changer for thrill seekers and outdoor enthusiasts. Ready to take your adventures to new heights with the Spark system? Imagine the freedom of a safe descent. Did you know Hinduism is the oldest religion alive? With a rich history spanning over 4,000 years, Hinduism originated in India and continues to thrive today. It's fascinating how its teachings, based on ancient texts known as the Vedas, focus on deep spirituality. These ideas have not only shaped the lives of millions, but have also influenced many other religions around the globe. For instance, concepts like karma, which explains that our actions have consequences, and reincarnation. The belief in rebirth stem from Hindu philosophy. Moreover, practices such as meditation play a crucial role in spiritual growth and mental well-being. This blend of belief and practice highlights Hinduism's enduring relevance in the modern world. Whether you're familiar with its teachings or just learning about it, understanding Hinduism opens up a doorway to a profound exploration of life's mysteries. Isn't it amazing how such an ancient faith still resonates with so many people today? Have you ever experienced water so clear? Lake Patsu in Indonesia is renowned for its stunningly crystal clear waters, captivating visitors and locals alike. Nestled in the beautiful Sulawesi Islands, this natural wonder shines bright in the tropical sun, drawing in nature lovers and adventure seekers. The lake's transparency allows you to see through its depths, revealing vibrant underwater life and mesmerizing rock formations beneath the surface. This clarity is a result of the lake's unique geological makeup and the surrounding lush vegetation, which filters the water and keeps it pristine. Diving or snorkeling in Lake Patsu is a dream come true, as you can witness the rich aquatic ecosystems and their colorful inhabitants up close. Beyond its beauty, the lake offers a serene escape from bustling city life, making it a perfect getaway for anyone looking to connect with nature. So are you ready to explore this enchanting gem? Hard to believe, but Brando had strict casting conditions. When Marlon Brando was cast for the iconic role of Vito Corleone in The Godfather, Paramount Studios made sure it wouldn't be an easy ride. The legendary actor agreed to a reduced fee, which was surprising given his fame. However, this was just the beginning of the studio's demands. They also required Brando to assume financial responsibility for any production delays stemming from his unpredictable behavior. This clause stemmed from Brando's reputation for being challenging on set, forcing the studio to protect their investment. Finally, in a move that shocked many, Paramount insisted on a screen test to evaluate whether he would truly fit the role. All these conditions highlighted the complicated relationship between Brando and the studios, showing that even the biggest stars had to play by certain rules. Wolves don't just howl at the moon. Contrary to popular belief, these fascinating creatures howl primarily to communicate with their pack. When wolves let out a haunting howl, they are signaling their territory, which warns other wolves to steer clear. This vocalization also plays a key role in hunting. By howling, they can coordinate their efforts and strategize their attacks on prey. Additionally, howling helps wolves find each other over vast distances, especially in dense forests or rugged terrains where visual contact is limited. The image of wolves howling at a full moon likely comes from their preference for nighttime activity, making them easier to spot against the night sky. So next time you hear a wolf's howl, remember it's not about the moon, but rather their intricate social communication. Did you know that Sundoku describes unread books? This unique Japanese term brings to light a charming yet relatable habit: collecting books and letting them stack up without actually reading them. It combines the idea of piling up with the joy of reading, showcasing a bittersweet relationship many of us have with literature. Picture this. You walk into a bookstore or scroll through an online shop, and suddenly your love for books compels you to buy a few more titles, even if your current reading pile is growing taller by the day. Tsundoku reflects not just an appreciation for books, but also a desire to enrich our minds, even when life gets busy. This phenomenon isn't limited to just Japan. It's a universal tendency, as many book lovers around the world find themselves facing similar stacked collections. So the next time you see a tower of books waiting to be read, remember, you're not alone in this delightful dilemma. What if I told you Elvis changed music forever? In 1954, Elvis Presley recorded his first single, That's All Right, with Sun Records, a moment that marked the beginning of a musical revolution. By skillfully blending country sounds with rhythm and blues, he created a unique style that resonated with a wide audience. This innovative mix not only showcased his incredible vocal talent, but also introduced rock and roll to the mainstream, earning him the title of the King of Rock and Roll. People couldn't get enough of his lively performances and magnetic charisma, which drew fans from all walks of life. His songs, infused with energy and soul, broke through racial barriers and changed the music landscape forever. With each track, Elvis pushed the boundaries, setting trends that would inspire countless artists for generations. From his hip-shaking dance moves to his iconic hairstyle, Elvis became a cultural phenomenon. His influence remains palpable today, proving that genuine talent can leave an indelible mark on history. Isn't it fascinating how one artist can reshape an entire genre? This might surprise you. A Tetris building in Germany. Kiel University recently transformed its main building into an enormous Tetris console, creating an interactive facade that captures the delight of passers-by. Imagine walking by and seeing giant Tetris blocks falling in real time, all displayed on the university's facade. This innovative project cleverly blends art and technology while invoking a sense of nostalgia for those who grew up playing the classic video game. It's not only a feast for the eyes, but also an engaging experience that brings joy to everyone who walks by. Students, staff, and visitors alike get to engage with this unique artwork, and some even attempt to manipulate the blocks with their movement. The project has become a fun landmark in Kiel, sparking smiles and conversations among all ages. By merging educational goals with fun, Kiel University sets a playful example of how art and technology can create vibrant, interactive spaces in our everyday lives. Who knew a simple game could inspire such creativity? What if I told you chocolate contempt workers? A surprising study from 2004 uncovered that more than 70% of office workers would happily trade their computer passwords for a chocolate bar. This eye-opening statistic highlights just how powerful the allure of sweets can be, even when faced with the potential risks of compromising security. One might wonder, why would someone be so willing to give away something so important? It turns out that chocolate isn't just a treat, it actually activates the brain's pleasure centers, releasing chemicals that make us feel good. This craving for sugary snacks can lead people to make irrational choices, especially in high-stress work environments. The findings serve as a reminder of how deeply ingrained our love for sweets is and raise important questions about workplace wellness. How can companies create a healthier balance in treating their employees? Ever thought about why BP spent millions on a logo? In 2000, BP, the oil giant, invested a jaw-dropping $201 million in redesigning its logo, unveiling a fresh green and yellow helio symbol. This major rebranding effort aimed to showcase BP's commitment to cleaner energy and environmental responsibility. However, many critics viewed the new design as inconsistent with BP's deep-rooted oil industry heritage. The bright colors and modern symbol were meant to signal a shift towards sustainability, but some questioned if this transformation was genuine or just a clever marketing trick. This hefty price tag highlights how crucial branding can be in shaping how the public perceives a company. It raises an interesting question. Can a logo alone change our feelings about a business, especially one traditionally associated with fossil fuels? Here's a wild fact about swimming pigs. On a stunning uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, you can find adorable pigs that swim in the turquoise waters. This unique place has become famous for its friendly resident swine, who love to splash around in the ocean. Tourists flock to the island not just to bask in the sun on the soft sand, but also to watch these pigs paddle and play. The story goes that the pigs were brought to the island by sailors who intended to return for them, but they never did. Instead, the pigs learned to swim and thrive on the island's resources. Visitors often feed them snacks, and it's a delight to see how the pigs instinctively dive and swim to get their treats. This quirky attraction raises awareness about wildlife and conservation, making Pig Beach a must-see for anyone exploring the Bahamas. Would you dare to swim with pigs? Here's a wild fact about Title IX in sports. This groundbreaking legislation, enacted in the 1970s, mandated equal opportunities for girls and women in education and athletics, leading to a seismic shift in how sports are viewed and played. Before Title IX, female athletes faced numerous obstacles, from limited funding to fewer competition opportunities. Many schools didn't even have women's teams. However, Title changed all that, ensuring that schools receiving federal funding had to provide equal athletic opportunities to both genders. As a result, female participation in sports skyrocketed, leading to increased representation in everything from high school sports to the Olympics. This law not only opened doors for girls to play sports, but also played a crucial role in promoting gender equality in society. Today, thanks to Title IX, we see female athletes excelling and inspiring future generations. Could you imagine a world without these trailblazers? Did you know crossing the Sahara was extremely risky? The Trans-Saharan trade route, one of history's oldest and most challenging paths, was a monumental undertaking for traders. Imagine trekking across blistering hot deserts and harsh, desolate landscapes while carrying precious cargo. Merchants transported valuable goods like salt, gold, and ivory, which were sought after in different regions. The sheer scale of the Sahara, with its vast sand dunes and extreme temperatures, posed serious dangers, including dehydration and getting lost. Caravans often relied on local guides familiar with the terrain and the stars for navigation. Despite the risks, these routes thrived for centuries, connecting diverse cultures and economies. The trade not only enriched those who dared to cross, but also facilitated the exchange of ideas and traditions, showcasing human resilience and ingenuity in the face of nature's challenges. Isn't it fascinating how such harsh conditions forged important historical connections? Let's uncover the truth about Herbert Hoover's engineering skills. Herbert Hoover wasn't just a U.S. president, he was also celebrated as a remarkable engineer. His knack for planning and organizing was critical when he faced global crises, especially during World War I. Hoover worked tirelessly to provide food and resources to war-torn Europe, showcasing his ability to tackle significant issues head-on. His experiences in mining engineering and his leadership in disaster relief efforts further solidified his reputation as a problem solver. During national emergencies such as the Great Depression, Hoover sought innovative solutions to help struggling Americans. Though his presidency faced criticism, his engineering mindset and proactive approach to crises highlighted a different side of him. Hoover's emphasis on collaboration and effective communication helped him navigate complex situations that many faced during difficult times. By understanding Hoover's extraordinary skills, we recognize the impact that one individual can have in reshaping the world during pivotal moments. How did his engineering background influence his political decisions? Let's uncover the truth about avocados. Did you know that avocados won't ripen while still hanging on the tree? Instead, these creamy fruits can stay on the plant for up to 7 months. This is part of their fascinating growth process. When the time comes, farmers harvest them, and that's when the magic starts. Once picked, avocados begin to ripen, turning from hard and green to soft and delicious. This unique method is crucial for using avocados at their best. They're often harvested early to reach markets while still fresh, allowing us to enjoy them just when we want. And here's a fun fact. Avocados are technically berries. Next time you're enjoying toast topped with avocado or a creamy guacamole dip, remember that it took patience to get that perfect texture and flavor on your plate. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know about David Cho's bold choice? In 2005, graffiti artist David Cho faced a career-defining decision when Facebook offered him $60,000 to create murals at their headquarters. Instead of accepting the cash, he made a gamble. He opted for stock options in the budding company. Fast forward to today, and that gamble paid off spectacularly. Cho's stock options have skyrocketed in value, boasting an impressive worth of over $200 million. This story not only highlights Cho's visionary mindset, but also emphasizes the unpredictable nature of investing, especially in a tech startup like Facebook, which has since transformed into one of the most influential companies in the world. Cho's audacity and foresight remind us how sometimes taking a risk can lead to remarkable rewards. Would you have made the same choice? Dive into the magical world of pyrosomes. These fascinating creatures, often called the unicorns of the sea, are not only unique in name, but also in appearance. Pyrosomes are bioluminescent marine colonial tunicates that can reach astonishing lengths of 13 to 18 meters. Imagine a glowing, gelatinous tube floating gracefully in the ocean, creating a beautiful spectacle under the waves. Each pyrosome is actually a colony made up of thousands of tiny individual animals called zooids, working together to form this remarkable structure. When disturbed, they emit a soft, glowing light that captivates anyone lucky enough to witness it. Found in warmer waters around the globe, these enigmatic sea creatures play a role in the marine ecosystem, serving as a habitat for small fish and other organisms. While they may seem like fantasy, pyrosomes are a real marvel of nature, blending beauty and mystery in the deep blue sea. Have you ever imagined encountering one of these glowing giants in the ocean? Hard to believe, but wedding rings symbolize love. This tradition goes way back, with roots in an ancient belief that a special vein, known as the vena amoris, runs directly from the left ring finger to the heart. Imagine the romantic idea that love is literally tied to your finger. Although modern science has shown us that this connection isn't anatomically accurate, the sentimental value still holds strong today. Many cultures have embraced the practice of wearing wedding rings on the left hand, making it a universal symbol of commitment and fidelity. These rings often feature beautiful designs, precious metals and gemstones, each telling its own story of love and devotion. Think about the moment you slip that ring on your partner's finger. It's a promise of forever. So next time you glance at your ring, remember that it's more than just jewelry. It's a heartfelt symbol of the bond between two people. Here's a wild fact about Louis Armstrong. In 1955, during a performance in Ghana, Louis Armstrong had an unforgettable experience that changed him forever. While he was on stage, a dancer caught his eye, moving in a way that instantly reminded him of his mother. This emotional connection made him feel a powerful bond with his heritage and roots. Armstrong, known for his incredible jazz music, described Ghana as a spiritual home, a place where he felt a deeper connection to his identity. This moment not only touched his heart but also inspired his music, allowing him to infuse his songs with even more depth and emotion. It's incredible how a single experience can reshape an artist's perspective and creativity. Armstrong's time in Ghana serves as a reminder of the transformative power of culture and the importance of acknowledging our roots. You won't believe Jennifer Lopez made history. In a stunning achievement, Jennifer Lopez became the first actress to have a movie and an album reach #1 in the same week. Imagine this. It was 2001 when her romantic comedy, The Wedding Planner, topped the box office while her catchy album J-Lo skyrocketed to the top of the music charts. This remarkable feat highlighted her incredible versatility as both an actress and a singer, showing that she could captivate audiences in multiple ways. The excitement surrounding her double success propelled her to superstar status, proving that talent knows no boundaries. Fans were amazed, and her influence in both film and music reached new heights. This milestone not only set a new standard in the entertainment industry, but also inspired countless artists to explore multiple avenues in their careers. Who knows what barriers Jennifer Lopez will break next? Surprisingly, it's a fact that millions of shipwrecks exist. Did you know that there are over 3 million shipwrecks scattered across the ocean floor? These remnants of history range from ancient pirate ships filled with treasure to lost submarines from World War II. Each wreck tells a unique story, reflecting the adventures, misadventures, and sometimes tragedies of those who sailed them. The ocean is a vast and mysterious place, often creating a perfect graveyard for these vessels. Many shipwrecks remain undiscovered, lying undisturbed for centuries, while others have become artificial reefs that support marine life. Divers and archaeologists are continually exploring these underwater sites, uncovering artifacts that offer glimpses into the past. So next time you're at the beach, just think about the untold stories hidden beneath the waves. What secrets do you think they hold? Why exactly does the motorized ice cream cone exist? This quirky invention, designed to spin your ice cream for you, raises some eyebrows. Intended to elevate the experience of enjoying a cone, it ironically makes a simple pleasure unnecessarily complicated. Instead of just licking your favorite flavor, you now have to deal with batteries and the potential for extra waste once the gadget is done. While the concept is amusing, It serves as a reminder that sometimes technology can over-engineer what should be a straightforward joy. The motorized cone highlights a curious trend in innovation, where ideas may fix problems that hardly existed in the first place. Ice cream, a treat enjoyed for its simplicity, shouldn't require a manual or batteries to savor. As fun as it sounds, isn't it better to just enjoy ice cream the old-fashioned way? Hard to believe, but cameras can be museum stars. The Extinct Media Museum, which opened in January 2023, boasts an impressive assortment of around 3,000 vintage cameras, camcorders, and cell phones. This unique museum immerses visitors in a world of nostalgia, letting them see and touch the fascinating artifacts that made photography and video recording possible. Among its treasures is the 1916 Japanese Lily camera, the oldest piece in the collection, showcasing the early days of photography and how far we've come. Imagine exploring these historical wonders and learning about the technology that shaped our visual culture. Each exhibit tells a story, bridging generations and sparking memories. Whether you're a photography enthusiast or just curious about the devices that captured our lives, this museum provides an interactive and engaging experience for everyone. Why not take a step back in time and explore the evolution of media in this extraordinary museum? Did you know that armadillos wear natural armor? These fascinating creatures are protected by a hard outer layer known as a carapace. The carapace consists of overlapping plates of bone, meticulously covered by tough skin, making armadillos one of nature's coolest defensive marvels. This unique structure not only shields them from predators, but also allows them to curl into a ball, which enhances their protection. Found primarily in the Americas, these mammals thrive in various habitats, from grasslands to forests. Armadillos are excellent diggers, using their strong claws to create burrows that provide shelter and help them find food, which mainly consists of insects and plants. Their remarkable carapace, a testament to evolutionary ingenuity, allows them to survive in environments filled with threats. So next time you see an armadillo, remember they're not just cute critters, they're armored warriors of the wild. Believe it or not, water spouts can lift fish. These incredible swirling columns of water, often compared to tornadoes, form over warm ocean waters during storms. When a water spout develops, it generates a powerful upward force that can actually pull fish from the sea. As the strong winds spin and create a funnel shape, they can carry fish and other small sea creatures high into the air. Once the water spout weakens or makes landfall, it can drop these fish miles away from where they were originally pulled. This phenomenon not only astonishes marine biologists, but also highlights the complex interactions between weather and marine life. Imagine walking along a beach and finding fish that just flew in from the ocean. It sounds wild, but it happens. Water spouts can also affect local ecosystems by relocating aquatic species, potentially introducing them to new environments. Next time you hear about a water spout, think about those fish being swept away from their home. What a wild ride. Is it really true that the BTK killer slipped up? Dennis Rader, infamously known as the BTK killer, sent chills down people's spines during his reign of terror in Kansas. After a long silence, he decided to reach out to the police, thinking he could outsmart them. In 2004, Rader sent a floppy disk to law enforcement, convinced that it wouldn't reveal his identity. However, he underestimated the power of technology. The disk contained metadata that ironically linked him to his own church, completely undermining his confidence. Investigators dug deeper and unraveled Rader's deceitful web, leading to his arrest in 2005. This shocking turn of events highlights how even the most cunning criminals can make critical mistakes. It also raises important questions about the evolution of crime-solving techniques and the role of technology in justice. Rader's story serves as a chilling reminder that while some masterminds try to evade the law, a small oversight can be their downfall. You won't believe this about daydreaming. Daydreaming isn't just a fun escape. It can also be a window into our social desires. Many people often find themselves lost in romantic fantasies or imagined conversations, which reflects our deep longing for connection. This mental practice, sometimes called mental rehearsal, allows us to prepare for real-life interactions more effectively. For instance, when we daydream about asking someone out, we're not only enjoying the fantasy, but also working through our fears and hopes. This can help boost our confidence when it's time to face the real situation. However, keep in mind that excessive daydreaming may tip into escapism, making it harder to engage in the present. So while a little daydreaming can be beneficial, it's essential to strike a balance and stay grounded in reality. Can you imagine aircraft toilet waste removal? It's a fascinating process that many people don't think about when they board a plane. After a flight, the waste from the aircraft's toilets is not just dumped anywhere. Instead, it's carefully handled through a system of hoses connected to specialized trucks. Once the plane lands, ground crew use these trucks to pump out the waste from the aircraft's tanks. This ensures a hygienic and safe environment for passengers and crew members alike. The trucks are equipped with powerful suction systems that quickly eliminate the waste, storing it in sealed tanks to prevent any spills. This system shows how aviation technology not only enhances flying experiences, but also maintains cleanliness and public health on airports. The next time you fly, you might appreciate how these behind-the-scenes operations keep the airplane tidy, making your journey more pleasant. Isn't it amazing how aviation combines engineering with everyday needs? Guess what really drives our sense of smell? Anosmia is the complete loss of smell, and it can really change how someone experiences the world. Our sense of smell is closely tied to taste, so when people lose this ability, they don't just miss out on the aroma of fresh cookies or blooming flowers. They often find that food tastes bland and unappealing. Imagine eating your favorite meals without the delightful scents that enhance their flavors. Anosmia can happen due to various reasons, such as viral infections, allergies, or even certain medications. While some people regain their sense of smell over time, others may struggle with it for longer periods. Scientists are actively researching ways to help those affected by anosmia. They are exploring treatments that might restore this vital sense, allowing people to enjoy the world of scents once again. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can make such a big difference? Explore Tianjin's enchanting European miniature wonderland. This incredible place in China, known as the Venetian Water Town, offers visitors a unique glimpse into Europe without leaving Asia. Imagine strolling through the beautifully recreated canals inspired by Venice, complete with charming gondolas floating by. As you wander, you'll spot replicas of famous landmarks like the Arc de Triomphe and the Eiffel Tower, making it feel like you've transported directly to the heart of Europe. Each tiny structure is crafted with precision, bringing the romantic ambiance of these iconic cities to life. Families, couples, and tourists marvel at the intricate details and vibrant atmosphere as they explore. Whether you're taking photos or just soaking in the sights, the experience feels magical. It's a perfect spot for those who dream of traveling but might not have the chance to visit these distant cities. This delightful fusion of cultures creates an inviting environment, making it a must-see if you're in Tianjin. So, are you ready to explore this miniature European paradise? You'll be amazed by Ukraine's Christmas spider. This charming creature plays a special role in Ukrainian folklore, serving as a symbol of good luck and prosperity during the holiday season. According to tradition, families decorate their Christmas trees with spider-shaped ornaments or even real spider webs to invite blessings into their homes. The tale often tells of a poor woman who awakened on Christmas morning to find that the spider had spun beautiful webs across her tree, turning her humble decorations into a sparkling spectacle. This enchanting story highlights the joy and warmth of Christmas in Ukraine, showcasing how different cultures embrace unique symbols to express hope and goodwill. Imagine gathering with loved ones, sharing this delightful story, and incorporating playful decorations that celebrate not just the spirit of Christmas, but also the fascinating folklore that enriches the holiday. So next time you hang those ornaments, remember the Christmas spider and what it represents. A little bit of luck and a whole lot of love. What a wonderful way to celebrate the season. Here's what actually happens when technology meets sports. The 2012 Greek Olympic Games became a thrilling milestone by introducing electronic pistols for starting races, changing how athletes begin their competitions. Before this, Traditional blank pistols signaled the start, causing issues like false starts and nervous jitters among runners. The electronic pistols, however, provide precise, instantaneous sounds, making the process smoother for everyone involved. They are designed to reduce human error and ensure that all athletes start on an equal footing. This technology not only enhances the fairness of races, but also reflects a broader trend in sports, where innovation plays a crucial role. As athletes strive for performance, tools like electronic pistols are now part of the modern sporting landscape. Will we see even more technological advancements in future games? What if I told you a Game Boy went to space? In 1993, astronaut Alexander A. Kurebrov made history by taking his trusty Nintendo Game Boy on a journey beyond our atmosphere. This unique console wasn't just a gaming device, it became a part of a remarkable adventure, orbiting the Earth an impressive 3,000 times. Imagine the excitement of playing classic games while floating in zero gravity. After its cosmic journey, this extraordinary Game Boy was put up for auction, fetching a staggering $1,620. The sale highlights not only the nostalgia attached to video games, but also their incredible journey into the final frontier. It's fascinating to think that something as simple as a handheld console can connect us to the thrilling world of space exploration. Who knows what other unexpected items have ventured beyond our planet? Here's a wild fact about Dubai's flower garden. The Dubai Miracle Garden is the largest flower garden in the world, showcasing over 50 million blooming flowers in stunning arrangements. Spanning 72,000 square meters, it turns the desert landscape into a vibrant paradise filled with intricate designs. Visitors are amazed by structures like the life-size Emirates Airbus A380, which is entirely covered in colorful blossoms. Creativity and technology shine in this garden, where innovative irrigation techniques and climate-controlled systems help flowers bloom even in harsh desert conditions. Every year, new themes and displays emerge, ensuring that returning visitors always find something fresh and exciting. The garden not only delights the senses, but also promotes sustainability and environmental awareness, showing how we can transform challenging terrains into beautiful, thriving spaces. How many flowers do you think you could count in one visit? What happens when you ask for salt in Egypt? In Egyptian culture, asking for salt at the dinner table is considered quite rude. This gesture implies that the food is poorly seasoned, which can subtly insult the host's cooking skills. Food plays a vital role in Egyptian hospitality, making meals not just about nourishment, but about sharing joy and connection. When you sit down to eat with an Egyptian family, you're partaking in an experience brimming with warmth and generosity. Guests are cherished, and there is a strong expectation to appreciate the dishes served. Compliments flow freely, as they are a critical part of showing respect for the cook's efforts. This cultural practice highlights the significance of gracious dining and respecting local customs, reinforcing the bond between hosts and their guests. So the next time you're invited to dine in Egypt, remember to savor each bite and express your appreciation. It's a way to honor the hospitality and tradition of the people. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Machu Picchu amazes us still. This incredible Incan citadel, hidden high in the Andes Mountains, was built in the mid-15th century and remained largely forgotten until its rediscovery in 1911 by explorer Hiram Bingham. Today, it's celebrated as one of the largest and most important archaeological sites in the world. Machu Picchu was more than just a settlement. It served as a significant center for religion, astronomy, and agriculture. The Incas crafted impressive terraces that allowed them to grow crops on steep slopes, demonstrating their advanced engineering skills. With its stunning views, intricate stonework, and mysterious history, Machu Picchu invites visitors to explore its ancient pathways and imagine the lives of those who once thrived there. How did such a remarkable place remain hidden for so long? Can cacti really survive without rain for so long? It's true, cacti are amazing plants designed to thrive in harsh, dry environments. They have adapted to store large amounts of water, which allows them to endure long periods of drought. For instance, the barrel cactus can hold an incredible 200 liters of water. This extraordinary ability is thanks to their thick, fleshy tissues that act like a sponge, soaking up and retaining moisture when it rains. Additionally, cacti have a special waxy coating on their surface that minimizes water loss, keeping them hydrated. Their unique rib structure also helps by expanding and contracting, allowing the cactus to store more water during wet times while maintaining a smaller profile during dry spells. So, the next time you see a cactus, remember it's not just a spiky plant, it's a resilient survivor of the desert. What other secrets might these fascinating plants hold? Hard to believe, but the Model T changed everything. Introduced in 1908, the Ford Model T was the first car ever produced on an assembly line. This groundbreaking method allowed for faster and cheaper production, which meant that cars were no longer just for the wealthy. By using assembly line techniques, Ford could produce thousands of vehicles at a fraction of the cost, making car ownership a reality for everyday Americans. Imagine a time when most people relied on horses for transportation, and suddenly a reliable car was within reach. This innovation not only revolutionized how cars were made, but also transformed the entire automotive industry. The Model T quickly became a symbol of freedom and mobility, enabling people to travel further and explore new places. Because of the Model T's success, it paved the way for the mass production of countless goods, shaping our modern world as we know it. Who knew one car could create such a lasting impact? Let's uncover the truth about folding paper. Did you know that folding a standard A4 sheet of paper more than 7 times is nearly impossible? This fun fact highlights the limits of our everyday materials. However, the story takes a fascinating twist when we consider something like a roll of toilet paper. In a theoretical scenario, if you could stretch out a single roll of toilet paper and fold it 42 times, those folds could create a stack that reaches all the way to the moon. This mind-boggling idea comes from calculations showing that the thickness of the paper doubles with each fold. To reach that unbelievable number of folds, the sheet would have to be over 1 trillion kilometers long. So next time you see a piece of paper, think about how much potential it really has, even if we can't fold it that many times. Discover the stunning contrast of Yucca-Cerulean's glacial ice. This captivating phenomenon occurs when glacial ice fragments break off and wash ashore, creating a striking visual against the area's black sand beaches. The brilliant whites and blues of the ice starkly contrast with the deep, dark tones of the volcanic sand, creating a breathtaking scene that looks almost otherworldly. Yucca-Cerulean, famous for its unique terrain, offers visitors a perfect blend of icy beauty and rugged landscapes. As waves crash and pull the ice back into the ocean, they create a mesmerizing dance of nature that photographers and nature lovers adore. This vivid display is not only a visual treat, but also a reminder of the powerful forces of erosion and the changing climate, which impacts glaciers around the world. Isn't it amazing to see how such natural wonders come together to create unforgettable sights? What if I told you about a breathless record? Alexagora achieved an astonishing feat by holding his breath underwater for over 24 minutes. This remarkable achievement not only showcases incredible physical endurance, but also highlights the power of mental control. Most people can only hold their breath for about 30 seconds to a minute before feeling uncomfortable. However, Alexagora trained extensively using techniques like deep breathing and meditation to prepare his body and mind for this challenge. He practiced regularly, gradually increasing his underwater duration. This record-breaking moment took place in a controlled environment where safety measures were in place, with support from lifeguards and equipment. Such a display of stamina raises questions about human limits and how far we can push our bodies. How do you think mental strength plays a role in extreme sports like this? Isn't it fascinating to consider what else we might achieve with the right mindset? You won't believe how young this opera star is. Victory Brinker, an incredible 7-year-old, has captured hearts and made history as a Guinness World Record holder. This young talent shocked the judges on America's Got Talent by earning the first ever group Golden Buzzer, a huge honor that highlights her extraordinary gift. With her stunning ability to perform classic arias in various languages, she showcases not only a beautiful voice, but also an impressive understanding of music that many adults strive to achieve. Victory's passion for opera began at an early age, and her dedication has led her to perform on big stages, dazzling audiences with her remarkable skill. Imagine an age when most kids are just learning to ride bikes. This girl is captivating the world with her operatic performances. Aren't you excited to see what the future holds for her? Guess what really drives forest health and balance? Ecologist Suzanne Simard's groundbreaking research uncovered a surprising truth about birch and fir trees in forests. Initially thought to be harmful, birch trees were often removed to protect firs. However, Simard discovered that birch trees play a vital role in maintaining the ecosystem. They actually share nutrients with fir trees through an intricate underground network of fungi, often referred to as the Wood Wide Web. This network allows trees to communicate and support each other, enhancing their growth and health. When birch trees are removed, the fir trees suffer nutrient depletion and become less resilient to diseases and pests. Simard's findings not only reshape our understanding of forest dynamics, but also highlight the importance of biodiversity. Conserving all species in an ecosystem, including those previously deemed non-essential, is crucial for maintaining balance and overall forest health. So the next time you walk through a forest, remember that it's not just the tall trees you see that matter. It's also the hidden connections that keep the entire ecosystem thriving. Witness nature's drama at Masai Mara National Park. Every year, one of the most incredible spectacles unfolds in Kenya, captivating thousands of visitors and nature lovers alike. The Masai Mara is famous for the Great Migration, a magnificent journey where over 1 million wildebeest and hundreds of thousands of zebras embark on a perilous trek across the savannah. They travel in search of greener pastures, but this voyage isn't without danger. As these animals leap across crocodile-infested rivers, they face the constant threat of hungry predators like lions and hyenas. The sight of wildebeest plunging into the water, trying to outswim their attackers, leaves onlookers in awe. This incredible migration not only showcases the raw beauty of nature, but also highlights the delicate balance of the ecosystem. The wildebeest migration is seen as a symbol of resilience and survival, reminding us how closely we are all tied to the rhythms of the natural world. Have you ever considered witnessing this breathtaking event in person? 3D advertisements are taking the world by storm. These eye-catching displays, especially in vibrant places like New York City, have transformed how brands capture our attention. Using advanced technology, 3D ads create stunning visual effects that make images seem to pop out and even interact with their surroundings. This innovation doesn't just showcase a product, it offers a memorable experience that sticks with viewers long after they've seen it. Imagine walking down a busy street and suddenly seeing a giant soda can appear, as if it's about to roll right into you. This kind of engagement is why advertisers are increasingly adopting 3D technology to stand out in a crowded marketplace. Not only do these ads entertain, but they also create a strong emotional connection with the audience, making them more likely to remember the brand. As technology continues to evolve, who knows what jaw-dropping advertising experiences await us in the future? With every new project, creators push the boundaries of what's possible, inviting us to look at advertising in a whole new light. Guess what really drives down tick populations? Possums, those often overlooked marsupials, are astonishingly effective at keeping ticks in check. These remarkable creatures can munch their way through a staggering 5,000 ticks in just one season. By doing so, they play a crucial role in controlling tick populations, which in turn helps reduce the risk of Lyme disease and other tick-borne illnesses in their habitats. Ticks thrive in warm, humid environments, and their numbers can explode if left unchecked. Fortunately, possums have a unique immune system that makes them less likely to get sick from these parasites. While they may not look like the superheroes of the animal kingdom, their tireless work helps balance ecosystems and protects other wildlife and humans from disease. So the next time you see a possum, remember how much they're doing to keep our environment safe and healthy. This might surprise you. The Baltic Sea anomaly exists. In 2011, Swedish treasure hunters stumbled upon a mysterious disc-shaped object resting on the seafloor of the Baltic Sea using sonar technology. This intriguing find, dubbed the Baltic Sea anomaly, features an unusual shape and texture that have sparked wild theories about its origin. Some enthusiasts suggest it could be an extraterrestrial spaceship or even a remnant of an ancient civilization that once thrived in the area. However, scientists urge caution and propose that the object might simply be a natural rock formation shaped by the ocean's relentless forces over time. Still, the anomaly continues to captivate imaginations and fuel discussions about unexplained phenomena beneath the waves. What do you think it really is? An ancient relic, a natural wonder, or something out of this world? Can you believe how the word fizzle evolved? This fascinating term dates back to the 1400s when it originally described reducing heat or gas, especially in the context of cooking or heating. Imagine a chef carefully lowering the flames to perfect a dish. Over the centuries, a fizzle transitioned from its specific meaning to reflect something more general, like a gradual decline or failure. Today, we often hear someone say that a plan fizzled out when it loses momentum or excitement. This evolution highlights how language adapts and grows, much like our own experiences. The change from a technical term to a colloquial expression shows the creative ways in which we use words to describe life's ups and downs. So next time you hear someone say a project fizzled, remember its rich history and how it mirrors our own attempts at success, sometimes leading to an unexpected fizz instead of a bang. Isn't it amazing how words can carry such stories? Hard to believe, but ancient Japanese buried their dead in jars, showing a fascinating glimpse into their social structure. Between 300 BC and 300 AD, these burial practices reflected the deceased's social class through the size and quality of the trinkets placed alongside them. Items like pottery, tools, and jewelry offered insights into what was deemed valuable at the time. Today, ongoing excavations at Yoshinagari Historical Park are helping archaeologists piece together life during this extraordinary era. As they unearth these artifacts, researchers aim to reconstruct ancient settlements, revealing how people lived, worked, and interacted. The discoveries at Yoshinagari not only illuminate burial customs, but also enrich our understanding of the complex society that existed in Japan centuries ago. What new secrets will these digs uncover next? Did you know salt can be offensive in Egypt? In Egyptian culture, asking for salt while dining is seen as a serious insult. This custom reveals much about how Egyptians value their culinary traditions. When a guest requests salt, it implies that the dish lacks flavor, which can be disrespectful to the host. In Egypt, meals are often prepared with great care and include a mix of bold spices and herbs to ensure deliciousness. Rather than adding salt, guests are encouraged to appreciate the chef's skills and the unique flavors of traditional dishes like koshari or malakia. This cultural nuance highlights the importance of food in social settings and reflects a deep respect for culinary artistry. So if you find yourself dining in Egypt, remember to savor the flavors without reaching for the salt shaker. This practice fosters a connection between the host and guests, ensuring that the dining experience is both enjoyable and respectful. By honoring these customs, you can truly embrace the rich culinary heritage of this fascinating country. What if I told you about Walmart's bargain billionaire? Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, earned this catchy nickname because of his remarkable ability to offer low prices while building an incredible retail empire. Walton started his journey in the small town of Bentonville, Arkansas, where he opened his first store in 1962. His approach was revolutionary. He focused on cutting costs to pass savings on to shoppers. This strategy attracted countless customers looking for great deals, allowing Walmart to grow rapidly. By prioritizing efficiency in supply chain management and leveraging bulk purchasing, Walmart was able to keep its prices significantly lower than competitors. Today, Walmart stands as one of the largest retailers in the world, with thousands of stores across the globe. Sam Walton's vision and innovative spirit transformed the way we shop, making him a true pioneer in the retail industry. Hard to believe, but we haven't returned to the moon. It has been over 50 years since astronauts last set foot on the lunar surface during the Apollo 17 mission in 1972. This significant gap highlights how lunar landings have shifted from exciting adventures to a fascinating chapter in history. Once a bustling site of exploration, the moon now feels like a distant dream, as plans for a return have often been stalled by budget constraints and shifting priorities. While we have sent robots and probes to study our nearest neighbor, the excitement of human exploration seems to be on the verge of a revival. NASA's Artemis program aims to return astronauts to the moon in the coming years, igniting visions of lunar bases and new scientific discoveries. With renewed interest in the moon, can we expect to see humans walking on its surface again soon? You won't believe Hugh Hefner's wild love life. The founder of Playboy, Hugh Hefner, led a colorful existence marked by high-profile relationships, notably with Holly Madison. Their romance spanned from 2001 to 2008 and became a major media sensation, largely thanks to the reality show, The Girls Next Door. This show provided an inside look at life in the Playboy mansion, showcasing not just the glamour of Hefner's lifestyle, but also the dynamics among the women living there. Madison, who was one of Hefner's main girlfriends, shared her experiences, revealing the intriguing mix of joy and complexities that came with being part of Hef's world. Their relationship sparked conversations about love, fame, and what it means to be in a non-traditional partnership. The portrayal of their life captivated audiences, raising questions about the allure and challenges of living in the spotlight. What do you think of such a lifestyle? Let's uncover the truth about Earth's sun distance. You won't believe that Earth is actually closest to the sun during the summer months. This fascinating fact might sound counterintuitive since we often associate summer with heat. However, Earth's orbit around the sun is not a perfect circle, it's an ellipse. During summer in the northern hemisphere, which spans from June to September, our planet reaches a point called perihelion, where it's about 91.4 million miles away from the sun. This closeness contributes to the energy we receive, but it's the tilt of Earth's axis that truly drives our seasonal weather. The northern hemisphere tilts towards the sun, soaking in more direct sunlight, leading to warmer temperatures experienced in summer. Meanwhile, the southern hemisphere is tilted away, enjoying winter. Isn't it amazing how the dance of Earth and the sun creates our diverse seasons? Did you know Disney's Bambi owes its beauty to China? The stunning backgrounds of the classic film Bambi were inspired by the elegant landscapes found in Chinese paintings from the Song dynasty, showcasing mountains and serene waters. Tyrus Wang, a talented Chinese-born artist, played a crucial role in shaping this visual style. As the lead artist for Bambi, Wang infused the film with a unique blend of traditional Chinese art and American animation techniques. His vision created a dreamy atmosphere that perfectly matched the story's themes of nature and innocence. Wang's backgrounds are not only visually appealing, but also highlight a deep respect for the natural world, echoing the essence of Chinese landscape artistry. This blending of cultures in Bambi illustrates how art can bridge gaps and bring diverse influences together in one enchanting narrative. Have you ever noticed the striking differences in animation styles across different cultures? Believe it or not, jabuticaba fruit grows on trunks. This fascinating tree native to Brazil takes fruit production to a whole new level. Imagine walking through a forest and spotting grape-like clusters hanging directly from the trunk and main branches of a tree. The jabuticaba tree does just that, producing plump, sweet fruits that almost seem to defy nature. These unique fruits boast a flavor that balances sweetness with a hint of acidity, making them a favorite among locals. The jabuticaba is not only delicious but also incredibly versatile. You can find it in various forms like juices, jams, and even wines. In Brazil, it's often harvested to celebrate festivals, where these fruits are enjoyed fresh or used in culinary delights. The sight of the dark purple and juicy clusters adorning the bark is nothing short of magical, making this fruit tree a must-see for anyone visiting Brazil. So the next time you think of fruit, remember that nature has some surprising tricks up its sleeve. Why exactly does a fire change Hollywood history? In 1937, a massive fire raged through Fox Film Studios in New Jersey, leaving a permanent mark on the film industry. The blaze consumed an astounding 75% of the studio's films, including a treasure trove of silent movies that had captured the hearts of audiences years earlier. Imagine the stories that went up in flames, never to be seen again. This disaster highlighted the fragile nature of early filmmaking, where flammable materials and inadequate safety measures put countless works at risk. The loss was not just about the films themselves, but also the actors, directors, and the creative vision behind them. From then on, studios took fire safety more seriously, leading to better preservation practices in Hollywood. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the ever-present risks in the entertainment world and how a single event can shape the future of an entire industry. Did you know that Antarctica holds most of Earth's ice? This vast icy continent contains about 90% of all the ice on our planet. This immense ice reservoir plays a crucial role in regulating global sea levels. As the climate warms, the ice in Antarctica is melting at an alarming rate, which could lead to significant increases in sea level. If all that ice were to melt, coastal cities like New York, Miami, and Tokyo could face devastating flooding. Moreover, the melting ice contributes to changes in ocean currents, which can affect weather patterns far away. Scientists closely monitor Antarctica because its health directly impacts the Earth's climate system. Understanding how and why this ice is melting helps us predict future changes and challenges in our environment. So the next time you think about climate change, remember that what happens in Antarctica could change life as we know it. What can we do to help? Is it really true that medieval perfumers were chemists? Absolutely. In fact, perfumers during the medieval period were among the early pioneers of chemistry, blending art with science in fascinating ways. They didn't just create pleasant scents. They experimented with alchemy and distillation techniques to extract essential oils and create complex fragrances. This was a time when understanding the properties of different materials and their interactions laid the groundwork for modern chemistry. By mixing various plant extracts, resins, and animal products, these skilled artisans turned simple ingredients into luxurious perfumes and lotions. Their work was vital for everyday life, from religious ceremonies to personal hygiene. This historical connection shows how scent-making has always been more than just indulgence. It represents a rich blend of creativity and scientific inquiry. Who knew our love for fragrance had such deep roots in science? Let's uncover the truth about Gary Turner's stretchy skin. Gary Turner, celebrated for his remarkable ability to stretch his skin, holds the Guinness World Record for this astonishing trait. His unusual condition, known as Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, affects how his body produces connective tissue, which is essential for skin strength and elasticity. As a result, Gary's skin can stretch up to 6 inches on his abdomen with barely any effort at all. While many might think of this as a superpower, it comes with its own challenges. People with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome often face issues like joint pain and skin fragility. Yet Gary embraces his unique gift, surprising everyone with his skin's flexibility. His story not only raises awareness about this rare condition, but also showcases the incredible diversity of human bodies. How does skin get so stretchy? The answer lies in the fascinating world of genetics and connective tissue. Let's uncover the truth about snake senses. Snakes are fascinating creatures, especially when it comes to how they perceive the world around them. Unlike us, snakes have a remarkable method for detecting scents using their tongues. When a snake flicks its tongue in and out, it picks up tiny particles from the air. These particles are then transferred to a special organ located on the roof of their mouth called the Jacobson's organ. This clever system allows snakes to taste their surroundings, giving them vital information about potential prey, predators, and mates. So when you see a snake tasting the air, it's not just a quirky habit, it's an essential part of their survival strategy. This unique way of sensing is particularly important in their often dimly lit environments. It demonstrates how evolution has equipped them with specialized tools to thrive in various habitats. Next time you encounter a snake, remember that its flickering tongue is more than just a curious sight. It plays a critical role in the snake's daily life and interactions. Can you imagine a chatbot as a therapist? In the 1960s, MIT professor Joseph Weizenbaum developed Eliza, an early chatbot designed to mimic a psychotherapist's conversational style. Surprisingly, users, including Weizenbaum's own secretary, began forming emotional connections with Eliza, feeling understood and even counseled by this simple program. Fast forward to 2023, and Eliza achieved a remarkable milestone by outperforming GPT 3.5 in a Turing test study, which measures a machine's ability to exhibit human-like conversation. This fascinating achievement not only highlights Eliza's enduring legacy, but also shows how far artificial intelligence has come since the days of simple text interactions. As technology continues to advance, it raises intriguing questions about the nature of communication and the potential for AI to play a role in our emotional lives. Could a future filled with AI therapists be on the horizon? Guess what really drives our connection to Titanic's past? Melvina Dean, the last known survivor of the Titanic, passed away in 2009, leaving behind a powerful link to one of history's most tragic maritime disasters. Born in 1912, the same year as the Titanic's disastrous maiden voyage, Melvina lived a remarkable life, witnessing the world change around her. Her unique perspective was a living testament to the stories of bravery and loss from that fateful night. As she shared her recollections, people around the world listened intently, feeling closely tied to the events of 1912. She not only reminded us of the ship's grandeur, but also highlighted the human stories that unfolded amidst the chaos. Her passing felt like a page turning in our collective memory of the Titanic, prompting discussions about the lessons learned and how they resonate today. What would you like to know about her remarkable story? What if I told you stress can be deadly? When Mexican soap star Mariana Levy faced a terrifying moment just before being mugged, her body reacted in a shocking way. Despite being a beloved celebrity known for her vibrant performances, Levy experienced a severe heart attack triggered by overwhelming stress. This tragic incident highlights how stress is not just a mental challenge. It can lead to very real physical consequences. Our bodies can release stress hormones that impact heart health, and if the stress is intense enough, it can lead to serious problems such as heart attacks. Levy's untimely death reminds us of the importance of managing stress and seeking help when we feel overwhelmed. While life can bring unexpected challenges, it's essential to find healthy ways to cope, whether through exercise, talking to friends, or practicing mindfulness. How do you handle stress in your life?